Hey guys, it's TheDestinyHeroes here. I am doing a guest narration for the Purple 444. He's getting really close to 200 subs, so if you're not subscribed to him yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Also, leave a like if you enjoy the battle at the end. Anyway, Purple's going to lead off with his Cajundo as Maxter leads off with his Aerodactyl lead. He's going to switch out into a Lucario to take the fake out, obvious move of course. Then he's going to switch right back into his Aerodactyl, which is kind of a strange play. He wanted to get it out of there, I assume avoiding the high jump kick, but Purple actually ends up missing and takes the recoil for that. So because he has the Regenerator ability, he is going to switch out to regain that health as the Aerodactyl sets up the Stealth Rocks. Now here he's going to switch out his Aerodactyl and put in his Garchomp. This is a very old battle and before Garchomp went Uber. Switching into Garchomp was a good play because it takes the T-Wave since it's ground type, and now he gets to set up a Sword Stance as the Rotom Wash goes for the Hydro Pump. Neutral damage, it's going to do a little bit less than half, and now Garchomp's going to get off its Dragon Claw. And it's going to do actually a little bit more than half. Another Hydro Pump hits, that makes 2 in a row, which is always nice to have 2 Hydro Pumps hit. After the recover, or leftover recover, sorry, he's going to take another Dragon Claw with 1 HP, so that's probably min damage, and get off a third Hydro Pump and actually take down the Garchomp. So glad Garchomp went over though, couldn't even imagine it on a sand team with Excadrill. But anyway, he's going to bring in his Aerodactyl to revenge kill here because it does outspeed, and he actually ends up missing the Rock Slide. Purple went for the T-Bolt on his Rotom Wash, and he actually ends up getting the Para-Hacks here. So he felt kind of bad for that, and he ended up compensating on this next turn, as you'll see with the Confuse Ray. So he tried to compensate for hacks by setting up another hacks. Yeah, I know, kind of weird. But anyway, he's going to break through the Para and the Confusion and get the Rock Slide off this time, take out his Rotom Wash, and now he's going to send in his Iron Balls, which is his Ferrothorn. Ferrothorn can wall an Aerodactyl all day, so he is going to be forced to switch out, and he actually goes into Charizard. And Ferrothorn's going to set up the Stealth Rocks because Stealth Rocks will be crippling Aerodactyl and Charizard, even though Aerodactyl is pretty much useless when it's got paralysis on it. So now he's going to switch into his Fly, which is his Heatran, predicting the Heat Wave, Flamethrower, Fire Blast, whatever fire type move he's going to go for. He actually sets up a Belly Drum. So this is one of those rare Bellyzards that are still in 5th gen. And here, basically Bellyzard is a huge threat to him, so he's going to be forced to switch out and go into his Drake and Josh, which is his Dragonite. Here with Dragonite, he does get lucky and predicts the Earthquake. It didn't matter though because Heatran had a balloon, he could have stayed in that turn. Charizard is going to go for Fly, which is a very strange attack. I guess it's really one of the only physical attacks with that much base power on Bellyzard. But still, it takes 2 turns to set up, which is perfect time for your opponent to switch into whatever they want to. Fly is going to do enough to take out a Dragonite because most of them are especially bulky. So now he's going to be forced to switch into his Reuniclus. He's going to go for the Flame Charge to get the speed boost on Charizard, and everyone knows Charizards are beasts with increased speed. So if he was running, say, Specs, that thing would be very tough to kill, but Bellyzard is hard enough as it is. He's going to go for the Psyshock, and it's not quite going to kill. Charizard's going to go for the Earthquake. Now, Reunicluses are usually physically bulky, and he does live just barely, but that's enough to finish off with Charizard with the Psycho Shock. So now, enemy number 1 is out of the way, and this is looking up. In comes Infernape. He's going to use Flamethrower here, which means one of 2 things. Either it's a special nasty Plot Ape, or it's a Zoroark, because you could see Zoroark at the team preview if you stopped and paused the video to look at that. Purple is going to bring in Cajundo to use Fake Out, just to get up extra damage, and it is the Zoroark, which means it's obviously Stark, so he can switch out and go into his Heatran to get the Flash Fire boost. Here, he did predict right, and Zoroark does use the Flamethrower, which gives him just extra damage in all fire type attacks. So now he's going to withdraw his Zoroark and go into his Aerodactyl, kind of playing his Death Fodder, maybe to scout what move he was going to use. His Aerodactyl is going to go down to the Stealth Rocks, and that is goodbye Aerodactyl. So now with Heatran in, He's going to switch into his Lucario. Lucario will outspeed a Heatran, and he goes for the Earthquake since the air balloon is broken. And I was actually rather surprised with this. This is my first time watching the video. He said I couldn't watch it before. And the Earthquake actually didn't kill. It was with what looks like 6 HP. I'm sitting quite far away from my computer, so I can't actually tell. The Lava Plume will be enough to take out the Lucario, and after Leftovers, he's brought back to basically no hope. Now, he brings in 8. This one's obviously the relay, judging by the HP, and goes for Mach Punch. 8 would have outsped, so he could have gone for the Close Combat. Close Combat probably would have been the better play, because now he's going to bring in his Ferrothorn. But 8 is going to go for the Flare Blitz. I didn't notice the Life Orb. I'm not sure if Purple did. Maybe he was just looking to sack his Ferrothorn to get at the recoil damage. But the Flare Blitz caught me off guard right here, as you can tell. And that is going to do just a shit ton of recoil damage. And yes, the 8 does have the Life Orb, I see now. So now Purple is going to bring in his Kajundo and go for the Fake Out. That is going to be enough to finish off the 8. And that is goodbye Infernape. So now the battle is rounding off. I think it's 1-1. I actually haven't been keeping track of score or like I should be. But he's going to bring in his Zoroark. And here, basically, Kajundo goes for the U-turn. It's Zoroark cannot live a U-turn from a Kajundo. So that's goodbye Zoroark. That was a speed tie in the end that he won. So that's a good game, Maxter Studios. Guys, like, comment, sub. Feel free to leave your thoughts about the battle below. My name is TheDestinyHeroes. I'm sure my link will be in the description below for the guest narration. Anyway, like, comment, sub, and I will see you guys later.